Say that again. Seen what?
Have you seen any of the filming happening while you've been flying?
Not here on this island. On some of the other islands, you know, they started filming the movie over on Oahu, and so. And I have seen a couple of films here, but not while I was flying, you know, so it's pretty cool. You guys will get a chance to see a couple of the places you'll recognize from the previous Jurassic Park movies today. This is Hanapepe Valley that we're coming into, and if you follow it down to the ocean, that's Port Allen down there. So a lot of the boat trips come in and out of Port Allen. The coffee fields are over that way. They offer free samples and tours, so take advantage of that. There's not many free things in Hawaii, so other than laying on the beach. I'm going to take you guys around the corner over here to the right. And I think once we come around this corner, things will look a little familiar to most of you. Welcome to Jurassic Park. You see the big waterfall coming up in front of us. I want to make some turns so everybody can see that. That's Jurassic Falls. Now the real name of that waterfall is actually Manabai-Opuna. I think we'll always know it as Jurassic Falls. Forget to look around. A lot of extra waterfalls right here because of the rain we're having right now. So that's why we don't mind getting the rain. We get extra waterfalls. If you guys spot any velociraptors running around, give me a heads up. Those things have been pretty pesky here in Kauai.
Is that all part of the same waterfall, like up there to down here?
It's that one on top doesn't have a name, you know, so I would say
okay.
yeah. It's all those feed into Manabai-Opuna. How about it? Any velociraptors out there? We all good? Yeah, guys, take a look around. You don't see anything at all developed back through here. There's none of this land. You know, this is not a state park or a national park. It's all private land owned by the Robinson family. One of the real blessings, in my opinion, for the island of Kauai is that they've never developed any of this property. To have had this for over 150 years and have never done anything with it, it's a real blessing, I think. You know, again, we'd love to see Kauai stay natural. There's a big push right now to try to keep Kauai as natural as possible. You can imagine if this was all subdivisions or condos, we wouldn't even be having that conversation. So I really think it's a blessing to have it the way it is. Would love to spend some time out here hiking, backpacking, exploring. Chances are that's never going to happen either. Unless you personally know those guys, they don't really open up the gates and allow you to come back this way. As much as I would love to do it, it's all right. You know, we get to see it this way. 65-70% of Kauai you can only see by flying over. Of course, this is a big part of that. A couple of the houses over here to the right that belongs to the Robinsons. Try not to get too close to those guys. You don't have 51,000 acres and build a house in the middle of it, have helicopters run over the top of you all day, so always try to stay well off away from those guys. You would be amazed how many people never get a chance to see the biggest part of this island, live here their whole life. It was a couple of weeks ago I had a local couple came in on their 40th wedding anniversary, sweet couple, was born here, lived here their whole life. The lady herself's never been off the island one time, but her children had done the flight a couple of years before and was wanting the parents to do it, and the parents would never agree, especially the mom, so they told their mom and dad, hey, get ready, we're going to spend the day with you to celebrate your anniversary. And didn't tell them what they're going to do, drove them straight to the heliport. They'd already bought the flights, and so the mom was not happy with the kids at all. I mean, she was not happy at all, very nervous about the flight. However, about halfway through the flight, she agreed to go. About halfway through the flight, I look back and she has tears in her eyes. I'm like, are you okay? And she goes, yeah, these are happy tears, and I'm good. This is, wished I'd done this 40 years before. That both of them, again, live here their whole life. She had never been off the island, not one time yet. She had never seen the biggest part of the island. And so the kids, in the beginning, I thought, man, they messed up. Their mom's going to get them. But it turned out it was a really good thing, a sweet thing. It was cool to be a part of that. But I always feel blessed to see this. I'm always shocked to see how many people don't get a chance to see the majority of Kauai.
Anyway, we want to thank our daughter, son-in-law, our extended family for making this trip happen.
Oh, yeah.
If not for them, we wouldn't have come on the helicopter at all.
I'm glad to have you guys here. That's
The only thing is my son-in-law is missing. He wanted us to have fun.
He didn't come, yeah?
We have his representative. His brother is here. His mother is here. And of course, those are my two daughters. And next to me is his wife.
That's awesome, man. It's such a wonderful experience. I wish everybody could get a chance to do it. And that's kind of my goal on each flight. I want every one of you to land and say, how do I become a helicopter pilot, move to Kauai and fly people around? It's such a beautiful place. We're still over all that Robinson property through here. All these canyons through here. Now, how much time do you guys have left on the island?
I leave tonight,
You
and
leave tonight?
everybody else leaves tomorrow.
You guys can call in sick at work. You don't have to go. This is Olakele Canyon that we're coming into. Of course, this is still part of the Robinson family land through here. This is actually a wedding gift to this family, this whole canyon. How do you get a wedding gift as a canyon? We're getting ready to cross their property line, so right at this ridge right here, we'll cross over a little dirt road, and this is their property line through here. So everything behind us belongs to them, everything in front of us, all state-owned land.
I wonder what could be the worth of the property, 51,000 acres. Is it billions of dollars?
Oh, just 1 second there. Yeah, it'd have to be worth billions of dollars, I can't imagine. Now, this is part of Waimea Canyon right here. You see each one of these lines along the canyon wall? Each one of those lines represent a different layer of lava as the island of Kauai was being born. They're all built by, all the Hawaiian Islands are built by shield volcanoes. Shield volcanoes are much different than like Mount St. Helens. They just build layer upon layer upon layer. Easy to see that where all the erosion's taking place through Waimea Canyon. You notice all the red dirt through here. This is, you'll see that on any of our Hawaiian islands. You just see a lot more of it here in Kauai. Due to the fact we're the oldest island, so 5.5 million years old, we've had a lot more time to rust. So a lot of look around, you may see some of the billy goats. They're actually called a Spanish goat,